How about creating a fun evening and a great fundraiser for your museum? Introducing Mistology, the science behind the cocktail. It's sponsored by Canadian Mist. The CEO, Chief Entertainment Officer, Tim Laird, is one fun guy, and he's accompanied by science expert Steve Hughes. Learn a little history, a little science, and have a delightful experience. Canadian Mist throws the party or presentation if you prefer. It's an opportunity to do something fun and fresh for your patrons or guests. Perhaps you'll even attract newcomers to your facility. The idea is for the museum to fundraise for whatever activity you desire. Canadian Mist provides the show. So without further ado, let's meet our CEO.
Hello, I'm Tim Laird, the CEO. That's the Chief Entertaining Officer for Science Behind the Cocktail. And we're getting ready to kick off another sold-out crowd. We've had a great year this past year, raising money for museums across the country, and we look forward to next year as we come to your city and your museum. Cheers! Kind of let you know what the night is all about. It is going to be fun. I'm going to talk a little bit about history. I'm going to talk a little bit about the cocktail. And we've got our scientist, Steve Hughes, here, who is going to talk about some of the science behind the cocktail. The distilling world took a very distinct turn around the 16th century, and it was a wonderful thing that happened. This pot still was invented, and at that time it now became eau de vie, water of life. So this distillate that was hard to drink, that was harsh, now could be consumed. And it was water of life, because if you think about the 16th century, water wasn't good. Everyone from the old country was bringing their distilling skills with them, which is a wonderful thing. Great for the New World and for America. And I know the history books don't tell this, but it was actually rum and spirits that caused the American Revolution, not tea. So, true story.
We use corn and barley malt to make our Canadian Mist whiskey. Now the corn is important because that's full of starch, okay? And the barley malt contains all kinds of enzymes, okay? And those enzymes are very important because their function is to convert that starch into sugars.
But this drink can be shaken or it can be stirred, which brings up, what is the anomaly? What is the difference?
And we did a very controlled experiment where we did shaken versus stirred. We didn't find any differences between shaken versus stirred.
I'm going to pour it. You're going to see how that chilling does affect the cocktail, and how it actually is going to look different and it's going to taste different. Does anybody like Manhattans? I've got a nice froth of foam, that color that exists in there, a nicely chilled cocktail. I don't care how good of an actor you are. If you don't like what you're tasting, your facial expressions is going to let it go. We're looking for the classic Manhattan with a twist. I used a little Chambord. I have the Angostura bitters in there. Sip, take a look at the crowd and see what we've got. Watch those faces. Great. Excellent. Is that smooth? You like that? Excellent. All right. See a second sip. If they did, that was the other thing. Oh, that's good. So with that, thank you very much, and we can head to the demo tables.
Mistology, the science behind the cocktail, has garnered much media attention as it's traveled around the U.S. It's great fun. Audiences everywhere love the energy of the presentation. Enjoy life. Drink Mist responsibly. For more information about Mistology, the science behind the cocktail, contact Sven Jansen at Brown-Forman.